always want to do with the foundation that we learn, kids, and even adults. We want to make sure that our foundation is kept intact. And that's all they're trying to do with the space shuttle. They want to make sure all the experiments that they do, all the technical work that they do in space, is all about making it right to re-enter into space's atmosphere. And then I would say space's atmosphere would be your return back to the house, your return back to home, wherever you're from. Your return back to Wilmington, North Carolina is not always an easy task. And it's something that a lot of people are afraid to try to do. You know, and the reason a lot of people have to come back to Wilmington, North Carolina, because they're afraid to come back to Wilmington. They're afraid they won't live up to the expectations of their parents and their loved ones and their church members that they left to go and achieve. And that's not a good thing. So once, you know, you get into space and you do your experiments and things of that nature, and then finally that day comes. You finally get the call. And it's time to come back home. So now you pack everything up and you get ready to come back home. And that is where the problem starts. Now, all those bad habits that you had, you got to leave them where you were. Because you can't bring that stuff back to the house. Because mom and daddy not going for it. The people in your church, they not going for it. All they want to see is a successful human being, the person that they tried to raise as a young man to grow up and be successful. So now you're on the way back into space. And you're trying to get back into the Earth's atmosphere. Of course, we know that if it wasn't for those heat shields, then all the astronauts would burn up. But remember I told you, on the way up, a lot of shields fall off. Those are the shields